Google by Roberto Reina. Google Inc. is a multinational public cloud computing and internet search technologies corporation. Google hosts and develops a number of internet-based services and products and generates profits primarily from advertising through its AdWords program. The company was founded by Larry Page and Sergey Brin, often dubbed as the Google guys, with the two were attending Stanford University as PhD candidates. It was first incorporated as a privately held company on September 4 in 1998, with its initial public offering to follow on August 19, 2004. The company's stated mission from the outset was to organize the world's information and make it universally accessible and useful. And the company's unofficial slogan, coined by Google engineer Paul Butkat, is "Don't be evil." In 2006, the company moved their current headquarters in Mountain View, California. Google runs over 1 million servers and data centers around the world and processes over 1 billion search requests and 20 petabytes of user-generated data every day. Google's rapid growth since its incorporation has triggered a chain of products and acquisitions and partnerships beyond the company's core search engine. The company offers online productivity software such as its Gmail email software and social networking tools including Orkut and more recently Google Buzz. With applications such as the web browser, Google Chrome, the Picasa photo organization and editing software, and the Google Talk instant messaging application. More notably, Google created the Android mobile phone operating system used on a number of HTC phones such as the Nexus One and Droid Iris. Because of its popularity in numerous products, Alexa lists Google as the internet's most visited website. Google is also a Fortune magazine's 4th best place to work and Brand Z's most powerful brand in the world. However, the company has also faced criticism over issues relating to the privacy of personal information, copyright, and censorship. Google key people: Eric E. Schmidt, Chairman and CEO; Sergey M. Brin, Technology President; Lawrence E. Page, Products President. Its revenue in 2009 was $23.65 billion. Its operating income was $8.3 billion in 2009. Its profit was $6.5 billion. Its total assets in 2009 are $40.4 billion, and its total equity is $36 billion. In 2010, it has approximately 20,621 employees. Some of Google's subsidiaries are YouTube, DoubleClick, Grand Central, and Picnic. Financing and initial public offering. The first funding for Google was on August 1998, contribution of $100,000 from Andy Bechtolstein, co-founder of Sun Microsystem. On June 7, 1999, a $25 million round of funding was announced with major investors including the venture capital firms Kleiner Perkins, Caulfield, and Byers and Sequoia Capital. Google's initial public offering took place 5 years later on August 19, 2004. The company was offered 19,605,552 shares at a price of $85 per share. Shares were sold in a unique online auction format using a system built by Morgan Stanley and Credit Suisse. Underwriters for that deal. The sale of $1.6 billion gave Google a market capitalization of more than $23 billion. The vast majority of the 271 million shares remained under the control of Google, and many Google employees became instant paper millionaires. Yahoo, a competitor of Google, also benefited because it owned 8.4 million shares of Google before the IPO took place. Acquisitions and partnerships. Since 2001, Google has acquired many companies, mainly focusing on small venture capital companies. In 2004, Google acquired Keyhole Inc., the startup company developed a product called Earth Viewer that gave 3D view of the Earth. Google renamed the service to Google Earth in 2005. 2 years later, Google bought the online video site YouTube for $1.65 billion in stock. On April 13, 2007, Google reached an agreement to acquire DoubleClick for $3.1 billion, giving Google valuable relationships that DoubleClick had with web publishers and advertising agencies. Later that same year, Google purchased Grand Central for $50 million. The site would later be changed to Google Voice. On August 5, 2009, Google bought out its first public company, purchasing video software maker Onto Technologies for $106.5 million. Google also acquired Aardvark, a social network search engine, for $50 million. Google commented in their internal blog, "We're looking forward to collaborating to see where we can take it." And in April 2010, Google announced it had acquired a hardware startup, Agnolux. Advertising. 99% of Google's revenue is derived from advertising programs. For the 2006 fiscal year, the company reported $10.4 billion in total advertising revenues and only $112 million in licensing and other revenues. Google has implemented various innovations in the online advertising market that help propel them to one of the biggest advertisers in the world. Using technologies from the company DoubleClick, Google can determine user interest and target advertising appropriately, so they are relevant to the context they are in and that the user is viewing them. Google Analytics also allows website owners to track where and how people use their websites, allowing for in-depth research and getting users to go where you want them to go. Philanthropy. In 2004, Google formed a non-profit philanthropic wing, Google.org, with a startup fund of $1 billion. The express mission of the organization is to create awareness about climate change, global public health, and global poverty. One of its first projects is to develop a viable plug-in hybrid electric vehicle that can attain 100 miles per gallon. The founder is Larry Brilliant, and the current director is Megan Smith. In 2008, Google announced its Project 10 to the 100th, which accepted ideas for how to help the community and will allow Google users to vote on their favorites. The end.